Hello and welcome. Today I am going to discuss some basics of hypothesis. Hypothesis, first of all, uh, you should know that what is hypothesis. Hypothesis is certain kind of statement about, you can say, two or more variables. The relationship between two and more variables are being established through a statement. That statement is tentative. The important one is this statement is tentative. So the hypothesis is a tentative statement. And this statement is about relations between two or more variables. So this tentative statements means that is not proven. So the statement, when tested and retested, it is proved. This hypothesis becomes generalized one, or you can say that it becomes theory. So what is hypothesis? Hypothesis is a tentative statement that is to be proved. So it is untested and it is to be tested. So this is untested tentative statement, and after testifying, or you can say validation, or after certain kinds of experimentation about that tentative statement, what kinds of, if this statement is proved, then this statement, this idea, this relationship is called generalized one, or you can say the theory. For theory, this hypothesis is to be proved. It is, if disapproved, a new hypothesis is formulated, and that is to be tested, and this hypothesis, or testing of this hypothesis, goes on until you testify, or you can say validate some kinds of relationship. And if some kinds of relationship is validated, this becomes a generalized theory. So theory comes from hypothesis. Hypothesis is very much important. We have this hypothesis in our syllabus. For example, what kinds of relationship is there? For example, suppose some say that this divorce has certain kinds of relationship, or you can say directly relation proportional to alcoholism. This means if alcoholism is rising in society, there are more divorces in society, or marital breakdown. This is a statement. If this statement is the statement without tested or untested statement, if this is not tested, so far as this is not tested or established, this is called hypothesis. If this is tested and established, yes, it is there, data supports this, experiments support this, then this kinds of tested and proved hypothesis becomes theory, or you can say generalized, or generalization of the statement. So generalized statement or the theory. So theory comes from hypothesis. Another hypothesis, you can say this: crime rates are higher in slum in comparison to civilized, or you can say the mainstream society. After this, you can also see that there are null and alternate hypotheses. For example, divorce has certain relations with, be it negative or positive, just forget about that. Certain relations, may be negative, may be positive, certain relations with alcoholism. Suppose this is the hypothesis. In this hypothesis, if we actually take this statement in this way, that first there is no relation. You take this statement as, you can say, important one, that there is no relation between two, divorce and alcoholism. You can say, and you can take it as true. So this divorce and alcoholism has no relation. You can say that there are many other factors that is there for the cause of this divorce. Alcoholism has nothing to do with this divorce or marital breakdown. If this kinds of a statement is there, this kinds of a statement is called null hypothesis. This kinds of statement is called null hypothesis. Because it is also untestable, but before even testing, we found that this divorce has no relation with alcoholism, and such kinds of a statement is null hypothesis. Again, you can say that definitely there is some relation, that is, divorce rate is high only when there is rising alcoholism. So certain kinds of relation definitely exist. If such statement is there, then like divorce is definitely related with alcoholism. Suppose if this is there, that alcoholism is very much related with this, or divorce is very much related with this alcoholism, then this kinds of a statement is called alternative or alternate hypothesis. Alternative or alternate hypothesis. Alternate hypothesis. So there are alternate hypothesis, also the null hypothesis. Suppose in reality there is divorce and alcoholism very much related, and you have taken this as divorce and alcoholism has no relation as true one, then this kinds of assumption or tentative statement could be a kinds of error. That no relation, your statement is about no relation, and in reality there is definite relation. So such kinds of error is called error of type 1. But there is possibility that there is no relation between divorce and alcoholism, and your statement you find it very true that divorce is definitely related with alcoholism, but in reality it is not. That means in reality divorce is altogether not related with alcoholism, or divorce has no relation with alcoholism, but your statement is that divorce is definitely related with alcoholism, and you found this statement as true one, then this is also a kind of error, and this error is called error of kinds type 2. So we learned here that hypothesis is needed to prove or disapprove certain kinds of relationship between variables. If that relationship is proved to be true, then this shows that this relationship is generalized one and it become theory, but with certain or subject to certain conditions. Theory has to be, you can say, tested or proved across time and space. That means certain kinds of relationship, if there in the hypothesis, it got proved in your experimentation, and with certain methodology, of course, you prove that statement, then this is theory. This theory, if this hypothesis, if tested again with different people at different point of time, it again the people or the social researchers found that statement true one, then you can say across time the statement is true or proved. So certain kinds of statement is proved from one time to another one. This is the basic requirement of this theory or generalization. This generalization can also be of like by using different methodologies at different place of time, maybe at different places, maybe in the same epoch, the methodology is changed, concept is changed, methodology is changed, researcher is changed. You can say the places are changed, but the statement is proved to be true. So this kinds of generalization is required a theory to be called theory. So theory is a kind of generalization of certain relationship or certain ideas, but it is to be tested, proved over a period of time with different methodologies. So this is the basic idea of hypothesis. Thank you very much.